The fifth reason is because he's good mates with Sergio Aguero. He's going to want to link up with his Argentinian pal again.
Isn't Aguero, is it the godfather to his kids or something like that?
Possibly. But Aguero's kid's grandfather is Madonna.
What?
Yeah, dude.
What? Hold on. Aguero's kid's grandfather is Madonna.
Aguero's son, Benjamin, his grandfather, his granddad.
Is Madonna or Maradona, you mean? Welcome to Halftime Blues, a football show hosted by a money-hungry Chelsea fan and a plastic Man City fan.
We talk about the beautiful game with guests from all over the world.
Hey guys, welcome back to Halftime Blues. This is episode number
Six.
Number 6. That's where Tottenham finished? No. Am I right, Rob? No. Who finished 6th?
Shaun starting the episode off to a fail.
Well, they were 7th. Who finished 6th? I can't remember. It doesn't matter.
I'll tell you.
Who finished 6th?
Damn it.
How do we not know this offhand?
How can I not Google it fast enough? What a bad start to the episode, Shaun.
Let's do that again. Welcome to Halftime Blues, a football show hosted by a money-hungry Chelsea fan and a plastic Man City fan.
We talk about the beautiful game with guests from all over the world.
Welcome to Halftime Blues. This is episode number 6, and 6 just like
Tottenham Hotspur.
Tottenham finished 6th. Thanks, Josh. It's good to be back. My wife actually, Josh was talking to my wife today, and she kind of
she bantered us hard.
Yeah, she bantered. She revved us. She said, "What did she call us? Part-time blues."
No, well, her and I were chatting about podcast work for a client of ours. And then I said, consistency is key. We just need to remind the client that. And she's like, ha, Rich, coming from you. Aren't you guys called part-time blues, you know?
Oh.
Boom. She freaking
That's low.
Shots fired, dude. You need to sort it out, bro.
I'll speak to her. That's not cool. Not on. Yeah, we're still consistent. I mean, once every few weeks?
Consistently inconsistent.
Hey, if you like us, consistent or not, would you please like, share, subscribe, whatever it is. Tell your friends about us. Get the word out.
We'll get better, guys. We'll get better.
Yeah, exactly. We're of the mindset that you take little steps. You know, you can't start big. You know, if we started big, like there would be nothing to grow into. So, whatever. Like us, subscribe to us. Please share us. We'd really, really appreciate it. But let's get into it, bro. Football.
Dude. Yes.
Football. It has been a crazy 2 weeks, especially for Man City fans.
Whoa. Before we talk about Man City, it's going to be a depressing moment for me anyway.
It's true.
Given recent events. Let's just talk about the fact that Messi is apparently bleak with Barca and he wants to leave, dude.
Finally, the prodigal son is going to come to Chelsea.
Dude, are you out of your mind? Have you been smoking?
He's going to come to Chelsea.
Dude, there's no way. He'll never go to Chelsea, bro.
Oh, you're going to tell me he's going to go to City because he's got a bromance with Pep?
Listen here. Out of all the places he could go, if he left Barca, he's going to City, no doubt. Facts, bro. Facts. Quote me on this.
Okay.
This could age really badly, but anyway.
Exactly. Like the last podcast where you said City would win the Champions League.
Don't make me laugh. You're making my audio peak.
Is that a euphemism?
Hear me out. Okay, bro. Messi.
Yes.
His career went up in flames.
Maybe use a different term because that usually means bad. He was on fire.
They know what I mean, bro. He was on fire.
Yes.
When Pep first managed for Barca and they had that sort of golden era, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's kind of like the manager who, I know you could say, like, you know, Pep's only successful because he had Messi, and Messi was just good, like, naturally, and he was all those things. But he still credits a lot of his success and his, like, rise to the top very quickly at an early age to Pep, and the way that they played just suited him, and he was very happy with Pep's management. So my vibe is like, okay, we can pay his wages. Think about that.
Really? What are his wages?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. We can afford it.
I suppose, yeah, you got that dirty shake.
Yeah. We'll just buy our way out of any court case anyway. So don't stress about that. No worries here, man.
Financial fair play is dead, so it's cool.
And then we can afford to buy him from Barca because he's got a year left on his contract. So whatever they want, I mean, it's probably going to be something ridiculous for a player who's only got a year left on his contract. But I mean, we'll pay that. No stress, no worries. And we've got Pep, bro. It's 3 amazing reasons why. The fourth one. Do you want to know the fourth reason?
I think you're going to give it to me anyway.
Kevin De Bruyne. Come on. He's going to want to be with the best midfielder in the world. There's no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, but
there's a fifth reason. Do you know why?
What's that?
The fifth reason is because he's good mates with Sergio Aguero. He's going to want to link up with his Argentinian pal again.
Isn't Aguero, is it the godfather to his kids or something like that?
Possibly. But Aguero's kid's grandfather is Madonna.
What?
Yeah, dude.
What? Hold on. Aguero's kid's grandfather is Madonna.
Aguero's son, Benjamin. His grandfather, his granddad.
Is Madonna or Maradona, you mean? Boom, that is the title for the episode right there.
No, dude.
Oh, man, I'm crying. That is just great.
Dude, wait, I got so excited. Excited.
So excited thinking about Madonna.
I pulled the cable out of my headphones.
Oh, what a start.
Dude.
Oh.
No, it's not even Maradona, bro. It's Madonna. I'm just sticking with it.
Yeah,
I'm just running with it,
that's
bro.
what it is. I don't know if I don't think I can talk anymore here.
Hold on. I've got a sixth reason.
Okay, yeah.
We're just the best team in the world, bro. So obviously the best player in the world is going to go to the best team. So
how many trophies did you? What trophy did you win? The Carabao Cup.
Bro, okay. What did you guys win?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we're the best team in the world.
Yeah.
But
But dude, come on. We're still the best team in the world. It's all good.
I think Messi would stay at Barcelona. I think he's going to retire at Barcelona. Do you know why? I think it's because he's like,
Shaun, why do you gotta be such an adult and grown up all the time?
It's more out of obligation. In a sense, he obviously loves the club.
Yeah.
But he's been there his whole life. They gave him essentially, like, they found him and made him. And I'm sure they would do anything to keep him. I don't know. But okay, so Koeman's just taken over. Barca are in a bit of a state. They lost 8-2, got knocked out of the Champions League.
Yeah.
Like, they're not in a good place. They need a complete rebuild. So if any time he was going to leave, I agree it would be now.
Apparently, he said to Koeman that he's not sure about his future there, and he potentially wants to move.
Yeah, but apparently Arsenal were going to sign Suarez and Higuain and Cavani, and it doesn't happen.
I mean, you've got a fair point there. Fair point to Shaun over there. Shaun's always killing my vibe, guys. He's always trying to be an adult.
Vibe killer.
Just trying to
Shaun
have
the
fun.
vibe killer. You watched that game, Barca Bayern? Of course you did.
It was the most.
It was just so cool, huh? It was just such a good game.
Oh, if you love football, you gotta love that game.
No, exactly. If you want to get anyone into watching football, you tell them go watch that game.
Jeez, like literally 10 goals, 8-2 to Bayern Munich, and Bayern Munich. It looked every single attack that they put together just looked like it would turn into a goal.
Oh, totally.
Can we just talk about Alphonso Davies right now? Jeez. What is that kid?
Oh, no, it's scary.
He's 19 years old. I'm sorry to all the Liverpool fans. suck it with your little Andy Robertson's the best left back in the world nonsense. Not a chance anymore, mate.
Well, even Andy Robertson said Davies is... Well, he didn't say it outright. He gave 3 left backs. I can't remember what the other 2 were, but he was like, Davies is definitely up there, so even he can appreciate it.
Right, yeah.
He's phenomenal, bro.
He that goal that he set up, where he took on that right back and turned him into mincemeat.
I think I sent a message to you. I'm like, that kid just raised his value 20 million right there.
Yeah.
Just
and
like
even if you watch it back and you look at how, when he's in the box, right, kind of like every other attacking left back in the world would have just, once he had beaten the defender, he would have taken those few touches that he did, but then he would have passed the ball in.
Across,
but if you watch back carefully, he takes that split second longer.
Yeah.
Just to put the centre back off, and then pass it through perfectly to line it up with Kimmich's run into the box.
Yeah,
dude, he's just incredible. And then we'll obviously get onto this later, but then against who did they play? Lyon.
Lyon, yeah.
There was a moment where Lyon's right wing could have been like on goal. It was a through ball. Alphonso Davies was like a freaking Speedy Gonzalez,
yeah. Hey, I was going to say that. You watched that show?
Yeah, no.
When you were a kid? That little Mexican mouse.
I just said it, bro, because I think that's what people people say that, right?
They do. It's based off a little Spanish Mexican mouse cartoon. Yeah. Anyway, he was really fast.
I know where it's from. I just didn't watch it. Sorry, bro.
It's okay.
But geez, like he paced the crap out of that he could be a left winger if he wanted to.
Oh, totally.
I think he's that
seriously
good.
Quick. He's quick.
He could be he could play anywhere he wants on the field, because you know what, he's also quite tall and strong as well.
Yeah.
He could be a centre back. He could be a holding midfielder. He could be a freaking striker. That guy can
be a goalkeeper. Do it all.
He could be whatever he wanted, bro.
Then he could just manage the team.
Jeez, like.
But like, I don't think he gets spoken about enough. But I don't know if you watched Thomas Muller in the last few games.
Yeah.
He's obviously not a superstar in the sense of like you think of your Neymars and those kind of people.
Oh yeah.
But bro, he is like a man, what's the word? Almost like this just technical player. No, technical's right. He's like a tactician almost.
I would say he's super gritty and determined.
Totally, but he like knows exactly where to be.
Yeah.
And he'll get his head on the ball to knock it down just at the right weight, but it's not flashy and it's not like it's like
he does the job.
You know,
he does the job.
But he does exactly what he needs to. He's poacher, like of note. I think he is like the most underrated player probably in the world. If you want to talk about guys who don't get enough credit, it's that guy. You just watch him and you're like, he knows exactly what he's doing. He's like the cog in that team that just clicks it all together.
Dude, talk to me about their midfielder Goretzka. Dude, what is up with that guy? But he looks like a freaking lock for the Springboks.
I know, he does, eh? Like, to be honest, I never heard of him. I don't watch Bundesliga.
But I have heard of him. And before he moved to Bayern, I think he came from like, I don't know, like Mönchengladbach or one of those other random teams. But I saw him back then, like before he joined Bayern, and he was like the average looking midfielder. It's like all of a sudden he discovered what a gym was.
Yeah, I mean he's properly built. He's like he's like a big tank just running through that field. He's not Adama Traore big, but he's a different build.
Yeah, but Adama Traore is just another level. Did you see? Have we spoken about that picture of him?
Where they're lubing him up.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
what's up with all that lube, eh?
It's a bit awkward when I look at it. I'm like,
I feel like we've said this before. I'm having some deja vu here.
Yeah.
I feel like we've said this in an episode before. Guys, comment below if we've said this before.
Have we? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's something I would remember, but it's something I'd also put out of my mind straight away. So who knows? And then our most wonderful team that we both love, Man United. They also got kicked out.
Hold on, bro.
Did I miss something?
Hold on. We haven't spoken about the abysmal performance of Manchester City. This happened the day before Man United.
Shame, bro. You really want to go there?
I don't. You know what? I'll make it quick.
Okay.
we all know what happened. Leon beat us 3-1. Kevin De Bruyne got a consolation goal, as he does, because why?
Messi wants to play with him.
No, of course. It's going to happen. Okay, so De Bruyne scores that goal. It's 1-1. I'm thinking, okay, Pep, you've done it. You know, at first I questioned your tactics, but yeah, it looks like you're going to turn things around, and then we fall apart. And you know what? When I looked at that team sheet, bro, I was like, what? Back five? Dude. And remember the last episode I chatted about beating Real Madrid? I said, I will be very confident, I said, we should take the confidence that we got from beating Real Madrid the way we did, which was play our style of football. We played a 4-3-3, and we beat them the way that we play. Our fullbacks went into the midfield to create an overlap. That's how we play. That's our vibe. Yeah. We smashed them with it. We smashed one of the best teams in the world with it. And then we play Lyon, a team that's 7th in the French league.
Totally.
Okay, and we changed to a back five, which I don't even think we've done once this season. No. Obviously, all the players, this is just like a basic human level thing. You don't need to be a tactical genius of a coach to know that if you do something in a high pressure game late on in the season when we've never played this formation or these tactics before against a team that's not even worthy of us changing for them, what do you think's going to happen to the players' heads? Are they going to lose confidence? Dude, yes. And Kyle Walker, who had an absolute blinder against Real Madrid in both those legs, he dominated them. He was the one who let Cornet, the first goal that Leon scored?
Yeah.
He was the one who just let that guy run free because he was now a right wing back instead of a right back. And in his mind, he's thinking, okay, well, one of the 3 centre backs is going to pick up the extra guy here instead of tracking his man. And so he leaves that guy completely free. So when the ball falls out of that challenge from Garcia, he just knocks it into the net. Good finish, by the way. He curled it into the little gap that it needed to go. But do you see what I'm saying? I feel like I'm making a lot of sense here. I'm no professional at coaching or anything. But I said in the last episode, we need to go in there with the confidence that we have from the Real Madrid game.
For sure.
And Pep, he blew it this time. I love him. I think he's a great manager. He's done good things for us. But in the Champions League, he keeps tinkering too much. And he did that. I blame him for the way we lost that game. Yeah. And then let me just go on to further on in the game. Then we level 1-1. And he doesn't make any changes. Now, at this point in time, I'm thinking, well, if you already got a very, like defensively minded team here. We've got Gundogan, Rodri, and De Bruyne, but Gundogan and Rodri are more like holding midfielders, right?
Yeah.
So when we go 1-1 up, first of all, bring on some fresh legs, okay? To run with this new momentum that we've got from scoring. And also, bring on someone who's going to help us get that possession back, okay?
Really?
Someone like David Silva or Phil Foden. Dude, David Silva's last game for the club, he came on in the 84th minute.
Yeah.
Come on now, Pep. Dude, he's a legend, and he could have turned that game around if you gave him enough time. How does David Silva only get 7 minutes in a Champions League quarterfinal?
I think Pep got that one wrong, and I agree with you. And I think I saw a stat that I think you've played like 7 teams or something like that with a back five this year, and you haven't got a win against any of them. So back five has been your weakness, basically.
No. That was Leon's stat. They've played 7 teams with a back five, and they've beat them every time. Wasn't it something like that?
I don't know. We're not statisticians, as you can tell.
Yeah. Anyway,
I saw something along those lines with the back five. I think it might have been that, which is what I was thinking. I was like,
Look, I read the same
Leon,
thing. I just don't know which way it went. But
yeah, I mean, either way, it says the same thing. Like Leon are obviously really good and win all the time with the back five. But yeah, I don't get it. Just stick with what you know, you know?
Yeah, just give your players confidence. You know, and you know what? You could see by the 20th minute or so that the system wasn't working. So put pride aside and say in the 25th minute, dude, lose your mind at the players on the touchline if you have to tell them to change. Heck, take Fernandinho off, who was the third centre back, and change to the 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Literally, like, dude, it's a knockout game. We don't have a second leg to try and fix it. You know, just like that to me is clear as day. You played everybody out of position. We lost confidence. We weren't playing well, and Leon played off of that. They didn't even create that many chances. They just put the chances they had to bed. We created some chances, and we absolutely ruined them. Let's not talk. Let's talk about the Sterling miss, because that could have gone.
Oh no,
we could have been 2-2
Poor
up.
guy. Yeah,
Dude,
I mean that was the game changer right there. That should have been it.
Yeah, that's a Sterling of old miss. I mean, look, no one can tune the guy anymore because he's got like 32 or 33 goals this season.
And he's the second most valuable player in the world, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely turned his finishing issues around. But you know what, dude? This comes back to what I was saying. Confidence. He lost his confidence throughout that whole game. He was playing so badly throughout that whole game because he was playing out of position in a new system. So, yes, it was a golden opportunity that he should have tapped the ball into the back of the net in that moment. Don't get me wrong. But I believe on a psychological level, these things can affect you. And so his confidence was clearly down, and maybe that's the reason why he missed a sitter. It's possible. That's all I'm trying to say here. It's still an inexcusable miss, but I just think if we were playing 4-3-3 and we were dominating the way that we do usually in that system, we would have played much. Do you know what? We went. So to be fair, he did change it to a 4-3-3 at about 55 minutes, but he didn't make He didn't. Who did he bring on? He brought on like Bernardo Silva for someone, or I'm not sure, but he didn't bring on David or Phil Foden. And in my opinion, you need to bring on one of those two guys so that De Bruyne and that one of those two attacking midfielders could do their thing, you know, get into the pockets and create some like good chances. Dude, I could talk about that game for ages, but ultimately I 100,000,000% blame that on Pep. And that's not to say I don't like him as a manager. I love him. I want him to stay. I want him to extend his contract. And I really hope he thinks hard about that game, like next time round, and says, you know what? I need to put my pride aside. I need to stop tinkering too much and just freaking put the team out that I know does the job.
Hashtag Pep out.
We play our vibe. They change for us.
Yeah.
That's
well,
it.
I mean, you weren't the only Manchester club that got knocked out of Europe. Good old United also got knocked out after making it very, very clear on Twitter that they were going to win the Europa League and save their season, and going on about how they were going to do what Jose Mourinho couldn't do and beat Sevilla in the Europa League. And oh gosh, it was just beautiful to watch them go out.
Dude, listen to this.
Absolutely loved it. Yeah.
Literally, the Lyon game, good friend of mine, Brad, came over to watch. He came over for dinner and watched, and he was laughing at me as I was losing my mind at the TV when City was losing.
Yeah.
And he was enjoying every moment. He celebrated all the Lyon goals.
Of course.
And you know what? Calm as a bitch, boy.
That's right.
Might have to cut that out.
But it was good to see them go out.
Yeah, you know what? He didn't even say. I still need to rinse him for that, actually. I'm going to vase him the next time I see him. Brady boy, I'm coming for you, dude.
Sorry,
You deserve it.
Sorry, not sorry. Well, that's all the semis that happened.
No, those are the quarters.
Were those quarters?
Well, no, ours were quarters. Those were semis.
Some of the bosses, Barca Bayern. Oh, that wasn't even a semi. Was that a semi? What is a semi? Why are we talking about semis? Anyway.
Dude, we like to talk about semis on this
terrible.
show.
This just must not catch on. And then we've got finals. I think the Europa League's happening right now. Into Sevilla. Who are you going for a win there?
Oh, dude, I'm gonna get my stream going.
I think Lukaku's scored.
I'm gonna get my stream going so I can.
We can give you some running commentary on the game, but I'm going for Inter just because I absolutely loved Antonio Conte, except how he ended at the club, and I hope they win.
Dude,
Go
but
Inter.
Come on now. There's a bunch of United players in that team.
No, but it's okay. They're like, Lukaku didn't enjoy United.
I'm going for Sevilla because Jesus Navas and Fernando. Remember that guy? That guy with the big head, the big bald head.
Yes, yeah.
He's in. So this is what made that win to United extra sweet, as well as that 2 ex-City players knocked them out. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff.
It looks like they are winning from what I can see. It looks like
Inter are winning
right at the beginning. Good job, Lukaku. Well done. You got Inter. And then we got the big one happening tomorrow night.
I can't wait.
PSG versus Bayern. Your score predictions?
Dude. Woo! Sevilla just scored.
Oh, wow.
What a goal.
Nice.
De Jong. And Navas got the assist. Dude, he's got 2 assists in 2 games. He didn't even get 2 assists for Man City in his entire career.
What?
Jesus
He didn't
Navas.
get 2 assists?
Nah, I'm obviously exaggerating.
Okay, my gosh, I was like, no, because I know he'd always make these amazing runs and then they would come to nothing. So who are you going for? PSG, Bayern?
Oh, dude, I've got to say Bayern. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
If anyone, you can't say like on paper PSG because it's not that.
No, it's true.
But the thing about PSG is that Neymar and Mbappe could have an absolute flyer.
It's true.
And because, to be fair to those 2 guys, they are the only reason, in my opinion, that PSG could potentially win. And I guess Di Maria a little bit. He's also having a good time.
Yeah.
But if they didn't have those 2 absolutely world-class players, they wouldn't stand a chance, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I do still think that Bayern Munich will be too resolute. Their defending and organization will be too good. I kind of think that Alphonso Davies will put Mbappe or Neymar in his pocket.
Yeah.
That's just what I think will happen. But obviously,
what do you think the score will be?
I say 3-1 Bayern Munich.
Okay.
Yeah, and you?
I'm going for I feel like there'll be a little bit, not a thrashing, but like a 4-1. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, geez. Well, that's a bit of a thrashing if it's the Champions League final.
No, it is. But I said to you in our last podcast, I'm like, I feel like Bayern are like a steam train that have just picked up so much momentum. They're going to be incredibly hard to stop.
They've still got Leroy Sané to add to the mix.
Totally.
You can't even play
scary.
for them now.
It's frightening, actually. It's scary. But at the same time, you look at the Bayern team of the 2012 season Champions League. They were that was one of the best Bayern teams. Like you got Philipp Lahm, Schweinsteiger, Robben, Ribéry, and we beat them. So you just never ever know.
Yeah,
but you have to say Bayern.
Yeah,
I think we're both going for that. So
it's going to be an absolute corker. Can't wait to watch
and Lewandowski just needs, I think, 2 more goals, right?
Did you watch that awkward interview with Thomas Müller where he's trying to make like a joke?
Trying to make jokes
about Lewandowski. Everyone's just like,
creak, creak.
Yeah.
The poor guy.
Poor dude.
Yeah.
He's pulling a Josh though, and he's running with it because he tweeted something just now, like literally about 2 hours ago, and said, "Happy birthday, Lewandowski," and he carried on with his joke.
So, quick question: who do you think got robbed of the Ballon d'Or? Do you think Lewandowski did? De Bruyne did? To me, I'm like those two. I would say they would be the top two, honestly.
Lewandowski and
top
De
two
Bruyne.
contenders this season for Ballon d'Or.
Lewandowski and De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know if there's anyone else.
It's a tough one between those two. I think it's fair to say that Messi and Ronaldo are sort of falling off the map a bit.
Yeah.
We knew this time would come. Not to say they're bad players, but they aren't like...
It's so sad.
Yeah. But yeah, look, obviously Lewandowski scored a ridiculous amount of goals this season, much more than De Bruyne. But he's done it in an easier league. That has to be said.
Yeah.
This is my defense of De Bruyne being the better player, is that he's done it in a tougher league, but it's not to say what Lewandowski has done is not that good. It really is impressive. And you know what? If the sort of Ballon d'Or was decided after Champions League, then it would have to go to Lewandowski because he's helped Bayern potentially win the Champions League. I mean, they could win the Champions League, and then then there's a point to make, as to why he should get it over De Bruyne. I mean, De Bruyne only won the League Cup.
Yeah, and I think the Ballon d'Or, whoever decides who's going to win it, they never give it to anyone in England anyway.
That's true.
That's true. I don't think it's actually even going to... I think it would have been Lewandowski only because City don't win those things, bro. Chelsea
we don't. We don't.
I think didn't Rooney win it one year?
De Bruyne? No, it was Michael Owen, dude.
Was that the last English player?
I think so. Michael freaking Owen. That schmuck. Dude.
Terrible pundit.
De Bruyne did win the EA Sports Premier League Player of the Season the other day.
Oh, yeah?
So that's the league sponsors award.
Yeah.
But we're still waiting for confirmation of that PFA Player of the Year, obviously.
Sorry, correction. Ronaldo won it in 2008 with Man United. But that's not an English player.
But Michael Owen did win it, though.
He did in 2001.
Right.
But, I mean, pretty much if you look at the list here, it's Barca, Madrid, Barca, Madrid, Barca, Madrid, blah. So you get the point.
Yeah. Is the PFA Player of the Year still coming? What's the vibe with that? Like, Premier League was all over like ages ago.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, to be honest. I haven't seen anything.
Interesting.
Well, Premier League, just before we head into extra time, Premier League fixtures got released. Chelsea open their next season against Brighton. And I think you guys get an off weekend, the first week, and I think you play Wolves away.
Yeah.
So that's going to be an interesting game. And then we got Liverpool, our second match of the season, which will be
please
great.
Beat them.
Oh, it's at Stamford Bridge. I thought it was at Anfield. So I'm very, very, very excited. Do you see you guys beating Wolves first game?
I kind of do, even though they've had the better of us of late.
Yeah.
We always start the season well. Like, our first game is always a win.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna ride on that wave and say that we'll be. I really think that we'll give the title a much better run this season. I think we'll strengthen even more during the transfer window.
Yeah.
And I just see us, getting rid of some of that dead wood like Otamendi.
For sure.
And strengthening a little bit in terms of defense, because there's nothing wrong with our attack. We know that, but defense is where we need to strengthen. So I do think that we'll start well, and I think we'll put a better run together, I hope. So I'm confident against Wolves.
Listen to this. This is Liverpool's first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. The first 9 weeks. They got Leeds, Chelsea, Arsenal. Then they got Villa. Then they got Everton, Sheffield United, West Ham, City, and then Leicester. That is a tough run up front. Even though it is Liverpool, you'd think they would get some solid points there, but that's a really, really tough start for the champions.
How cool would it be if they just fall to pieces?
Please let it happen.
Oh, that would be so good. Just,
that would just
absolutely
be the best.
fall to pieces.
Apparently Spurs have like a terrible December or something hilarious.
Joe Hart moved to Spurs. How about that?
He did.
Do you think he's going to be third place keeper after Lloris and Gazzaniga or whatever that guy's name is?
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what Jose does, or even if Jose survives.
True.
I mean, they've got to run. Sorry, I'm just looking at these stats before that whistle blows. From halfway through November until end of December, Spurs play City, Chelsea. This is in order: City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Palace, Liverpool, Leicester, Wolves. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Spurs.
Jeez, like.
Yeah,
if I was Jose, I would want to get sacked.
Oh yeah, no, totally. I don't know if he's going to last. But we'll see. But that whistle, that sound that you just heard, it's time for Extra Time. Extra Time is where we just talk some transfer news, just something fun, just random stuff. I'll kick off some transfer news. We've signed this young defender from the Barcelona Academy. He's not much to get excited about right now. I think it's Xavier. I don't know how to say this. Mbuyamba. I think that's right, Mbuyamba. But apparently he is like this. Apparently, the next Virgil van Dijk. So make that what you will. But I'm pretty stoked. And then apparently, this is all rumors. Ben Chilwell is going to be announced like pretty soon. Kai Havertz is like on the edge. So it is looking like a very good transfer window for Chelsea. So I'm a very, very happy Chelsea fan right now. You guys have any transfer news?
Yeah, so it looks like the Koulibaly stuff is really materializing a lot. I've seen a lot of reports in the last few days that we have agreed personal terms with him and that we are very close to agreeing the fee with Napoli. Apparently, they just need to discuss what the bonus like payments will be. You know, like if he wins stuff and whatever. But also, I hear reports of them wanting to secure this Gabriel guy from Lille.
Oh, bro. He's amazing.
Yeah, they want to secure him before they let Koulibaly go. And apparently Arsenal also want him and one or two
United
other teams.
Apparently,
yeah. So
get in there.
So that's kind of, I think that's what's causing a little bit of the confusion, or not confusion, but the delay. But apparently, within the next week or so, he'll be a City player.
Nice.
So that's Koulibaly, and then it looks like Angelino will come back to Man City.
Awesome. He's great. Watching him play for Leipzig, man.
Yeah, he's a great left back. It's just that he always sort of lost confidence when he played for us, and he just had some really bad displays. But I can see the potential there. He just needs to get a good run going, you know. So I wouldn't mind him coming back and being a backup left back for Mendy. And it's been good to see João Cancelo play in left back, even though he's a right back, because he's been doing really well there as well. So that'll be cool. And then there's one more.
Messi.
Oh no! if in all seriousness, I won't put him on the list of potential chances. Oh, that Aguero guy.
Nice. From Leon.
Aguero, whatever, from Leon. Apparently, he is amazing. He helped beat us. We're linked with him a bit, but I would say the Koulibaly one is way more on the radar than him. And that's pretty much it, bro. And yeah, like you said, Messi, obviously, but that's cool. We'll do that on deadline day.
The final hour.
Just to wrap up all the trophies possible to us.
Well, I hope we close the gap on Liverpool no matter what. I feel like Chelsea will help close. Like, I think we're going to do a lot better, and I think you guys will too. And if Liverpool don't buy players,
which is not looking likely, they're looking like.
Thiago's the only one I've seen.
Yeah, they kind of look. I feel like teams make this mistake every time they see success.
Totally, they keep. They're
like keep too many players, and they're like, nah, but we sorted. And I'm sorry, you need fresh blood to compete for. Dude, let's just talk about one thing quickly.
What's that?
Did you read the news today about Mr. Harry Maguire getting himself arrested over in Greece.
Good old Maguire.
What an 80...
Seems like such a lovely chap.
Yeah, 80 mil got to his head, I think.
Yeah.
Apparently he literally like punched a police officer.
Totally. I heard he's got a big penalty, so they're calling Fernandes over to Greece to take it for him.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was great.
Oh, dude, I can't stand the way Fernandes and Jorginho take penalties. It's the worst thing to watch. It's so cringy, bro.
No, what's worse is Fernandes in an interview claimed it as his own. The other day, I was like, as if he came up with it. I'm like, bro,
no.
Seriously?
This guy needs to drop some levels.
Yeah.
This guy, geez, like, he's a bit of a worm.
No, for sure. Well, it's good to see that United haven't actually signed anyone of substance. What I thought was hilarious is they went from being linked to Jadon Sancho to David Brooks.
Yeah.
Oh, just you gotta love it. Oh, shame. But who knows? I mean, they got all the money in the world, and they've got such a big name still in the football world. So Sancho could still be a reality. I don't think
they do have a lot of debt, though. Hey? They've got a lot of debt.
No, they do.
They've got a lot of debt that they haven't sorted out.
The thing with United is they want that. And it's not even a marquee player; it's a marketing player. It's like Alexis Sanchez. It's like Pogba's. It's those guys who just look good on the billboards. Dude. You know, that's what they feel like. That's what they've turned into, which is sad for them, but great for us if it's more Alexis Sanchez coming in, taking £500,000 a week.
Yeah, and then they have mediocre tactics, mediocre coaching, mediocre performances, and then they just wreck the player's career anyway.
Yeah. Well, let's do a quick game of Minute to Win It before you head out, bro. So Minute to Win It, for those who don't know, is I give Josh a minute. Josh gives me 1 minute. We time it. And what we do is I'll give him a player, maybe a coach, a football club or something. And he's got 1 minute to give me as many facts about that person, player, club, whatever it is, and then we reverse the roles and we see who gets the most right, and they're the winner of Minute to Win It. I feel like I'm really bad at this game, but I still keep asking to play it. So,
dude, I've just opened up Twitter before we move over to the game. Okay, this is live.
Yes.
Fabrizio Romano.
Yes,
he's like a very, very respected journalist.
Yeah.
Says got some Chelsea updates here.
Give it to me.
Ben Chilwell deal to be completed in the next few days.
Come on.
He's always been the main target as left back.
Yep.
Last details, then here we go soon. Here we go.
Here we go.
The tweet.
Yeah, that's his thing.
Thiago Silva talks on.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about Thiago Silva. That's happening. Looks like it.
Wow, imagine. And Havertz, Chelsea are negotiating with Bayer Leverkusen and are now preparing a new bid.
Wow.
I trust what that guy says, bro.
Oh, totally. He is like he's a guru when it comes to transfers. And you just wait for those 3 words. Here we go. Then you know it's wrapped up. So I mean, even that, bro. Wow. Thinking about that. Ben Chilwell and Thiago Silva. Sorry, just quickly. Thiago Silva, I think, is like such good business for us.
Yeah, he would be a great player.
Free transfer.
Talk to me about this, though.
What?
I don't understand, because the same journalist the other day tweeted how he got a bunch of slack or stick on his Twitter the other day from Chelsea fans saying tuning Ben Chilwell to piss off. They don't want him.
Because do you know what's happened is Leicester, crazy Leicester, clever Leicester, they see an opportunity and they want to get the most money. So they wanted, this is how it went, 80 million pounds. For Ben Chilwell, like Harry Maguire money. And Chelsea were like, nooit, nowheres, we'll never do that. So they've been pushing, and it sounds like it's 45 to 50 million pounds, which is incredible to come down that much. And
well, that's normal. That's how much you pay for a homegrown English defender these days.
Totally. And in the background, what was happening is we were getting linked with, what's the guy's name? It's like Ruglion. I forget he's from some Spanish club, left wing. Oh, he's from Madrid. I think but he's on loan. Like he's really, really good and he was being linked with us for 20 million. And so people were seeing this guy's talent for 20 million, and then they were looking at all these stats were coming out of like comparing Chilwell against this guy, and people were like, whoa, flip, this guy's actually a better left back. Just from looking at Facebook and Twitter and thinking people know everything about the football world through one little picture, you know?
Right.
It's really frustrating.
So that's why they were rinsing him.
Yeah, so they were just rinsing him because they think Chelsea's going to spend 80 million on Chilwell, which they would never, ever do. That's like, they're not United, you know? We're not like retarded.
Yeah.
They won't do that. And it's all these... like proper journalists are coming out now saying Chilwell's looking between 45 to 50 million. So I think once that gets out, Chelsea fans will feel a little bit better. They're like, okay, that's not crazy money. I still think it's quite a bit for Chilwell, to be honest.
That's interesting.
But hey, whatever. Silva for me, I'm like, Silva's great. I'm like, free transfer, experienced centre back. He can partner with Zuma or Christensen and just help those guys. It'd be amazing.
Thiago Silva.
Yeah, I'm very stoked. If that happens, I'll be very, very stoked.
Yeah, it's true. In other news, I've also just noticed a very, very clever tweet today from Manchester City. Nice little meme ski for the extra time. So I don't know if you know, but Shakhtar Donetsk have been in the last 4 group stage rounds with us.
Yeah.
And City City posted a photo of that classic what's this movie called, man? Fast and the Furious, where obviously they, in the storyline, they kill off what's his face, and then the 2 cars
split.
Go down. Yeah, they split and go down the different highways, and so they've just replaced the faces with the logos of Shakhtar and of City. And then Shakhtar replied and said, see you in the knockout stages.
Oh, that's so good. I love how Twitter admins do that.
Yeah, dude. So good. And you know what? They posted that on a Man City Extra. So it's just a fan account page, which is really, really cool to see that a little fan account is getting retweets from the admin of Man City.
Hey, Man City, can you retweet our tweets, please?
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. One day, mark my words, we're going to get retweets from the Chelsea and Man City admin accounts.
Frank, if you're listening to this, please help us out, man.
Come on, give us a cheeky retweet.
Well, let's do minute to win it, bro.
Let's do it.
I'll give you one first.
Yeah.
And then I'll time you. Okay?
Hit me.
The person
Hold on.
Oh, yeah?
Sevilla just scored.
Don't lie.
2-1 Sevilla.
No. Come on,
dude. Lukaku's looking bleak.
He's going to lose his wig. Oh, that sucks. But you know Sevilla love winning a Europa League. It's like their thing.
Dude, this is their competition.
Yeah.
It's like Real Madrid win the Champions League and Sevilla win the Europa League.
Yeah, and they won it 3 years in a row, and Sevilla did it a few years ago.
I swear La Liga is paying.
There's something going on there. Okay. I got a good one for you.
Give it to me.
A good player.
Yeah.
So you got a minute. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, then I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and then time you. Okay. So your player is Gareth Bale. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, he started at left back and then moved to left wing. He used to play for Tottenham Hotspur. He now plays for Real Madrid. He was absolutely robbed the best goal in the Champions League 2 seasons ago, where he scored that worldie in the final. He loves golf. It's like his favorite thing, besides for football. He has a top knot. He's got a wham left foot. He is Welsh. He's the captain of Wales. I'm clutching at straws here.
That's good.
Dude, I don't know what to say about him. He's pretty much not in the team sheet for Real Madrid right now, but he's just seeing out his contract. Credit to the guy. He wants to get his cash.
3, 2, 1. Time.
That's all I got.
You got 9. 9's not bad.
What else would you have said about him?
I don't know.
It's quite a hard one.
I'd say he's got 2 eyes. He's got a nose.
Oh, dude, you can't be that. You can't be that.
No, I don't know. It is a little bit of a hard one, actually.
Yeah. Did you just say that's a little bit of a hard on?
No, we're not going there.
All these semis and hard-ons.
Semis and hard-ons. Oh, geez.
Jeez, like.
And Madonna's. Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Are you timing?
Yeah, I'm timing. I'm going to give you one. Oh, Inter just scored. Jeez, like, what a match.
Who?
Inter just scored 2-2.
Come on. Conte's going to do it.
What a match. Is it Lukaku? I think it's Lukaku.
Let's see here.
No, it was a free kick.
Godin. Diego Godin. Nice.
I see. Okay, your one is...
Okay.
Let me think about this quick.
I'm very, very bad at this.
I'm going to give you... If you give me a player on the skirts of Real Madrid, I'm going to give you a player on the skirts of Barcelona.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And I'm going to say Coutinho.
Flap. Okay.
You ready?
No.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, he's Brazilian. Currently playing at Bayern Munich. He's a Barcelona player. He's I think he grew up or played at academy level with Neymar, or they were like friends growing up. Anyway, that's kind of good enough for me. He used to play for Liverpool. See, this is where I just die. He's a midfielder. Come on. I can do this. Brazilian midfielder. He plays for the Brazil national player. Flipping heck, I suck at this, dude.
You're choking hard, dude.
I know.
You're being a protea.
I know. How many seconds?
1 second.
He's got a wife. He's got 2 kids, and he's got a nose. He's got a nose and eyes.
You lost, bro. You lost. You only got 7.
He's got hair,
and some of those were flaky as heck.
I'm so bad at that.
It was a hard one, to be fair. I mean, I didn't have any other things to say either.
I know. Yeah, it's tough.
I only gave you that one because of the one you gave me.
No, I think that was pretty even, though.
Yeah, I think so.
You got it. Well done, Josh. I think you're the minute to win it king right now.
Yes, life made.
Yeah. But that's all the time we got for this week. Please like, share, subscribe, send the word out. If you enjoy our content, please tell others about us and get them listening to it.
Also, pipe up in the comments.
That's right.
Feel free to let us know what you guys think, what we should talk about, everything we've discussed. If you disagree with sentiments we've made, let us know. We want to discuss this stuff at a later stage. And also, we're delighted to announce that in the next episode, we will have a guest.
Boom,
and there will be major bands with our first guest. And we'll leave it till then for you guys to try and guess who you think this guest supports. Let's just say we're gonna be salty.
Yeah.
All 3 of us will be salty.
Yeah.
All right, guys. But on that note, peace.
Peace out.